Hi guys, it's Mrs. Davis. So we're going to do a little experiment with Google Slides. I'm sure you've all heard of stop animation. You've seen things like Nightmare Before Christmas or any of the Tim Burton movies like that. And we are going to use Google Slides to do sort of the poor man's version of stop animation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with a blank layout on my slide. I need to select the object that I'm going to animate. Now, in this case, I'm just going to keep it really simple, and I'm going to bounce a ball. So we are going to make it a red ball. And so if you imagine that every slide is a little slice of time, what I'm going to do is use the feature. If I right click on this, I'm going to select duplicate slide. That'll make this so much faster. So now on the next slide, I'm going to take my red ball and I'm going to move it a tiny bit. I'm going to duplicate slide, tiny bit. Now, this is a tedious business that we have here. It takes a while to do this. And so each time, you don't want to make very big moves because big moves make it look jerky and strange. You can start thinking about some of the fun ways that you could do this. So each time, if we duplicate the last one that we did, then we're only moving it a little bit. All right. Now, I will tell you, you will have a lot of slides when you do this. This is definitely something where you could easily have 75, 80 slides, depending on how complicated your project becomes. And I'll show you some of the more complicated ones that I've done. In just a few minutes. So, whoop, that's kind of a big jump. I don't really want to make that big. Duplicate slide, lots of those, do. And for this last one, I am going to show you what this looks like when we make a big move. So you can see it kind of looks jerky and strange. All right, so this is very simplified. I'm going to hit, go back to my first slide and hit present. Okay, so it just looks like this. And if I go through these slides really slowly, it doesn't look like much, right? I can hold down my arrow and now it goes through the slides and makes it look like the ball is bouncing or the ball is moving. If I wanted to go even faster or jerky kind of, I can tap. If you just hold down the button, there it goes. Super simple in concept, but it all depends on how complicated you want to make it. So this is another one I've done. And for this one, I do tap. It goes too fast if I hold it down. That's it. Now for this one, it adds that complicated measure of expanding the picture as it comes closer, right? So you kind of work with perspective. So that's another concept. This one is probably the most complicated one I've done. And it actually uses two different pictures, but I did the background, I did all of that. So here we have Space Monkey. You can see where he changes, it's a different picture. There it goes. This one is actually 90 slides, right? So your challenge today is to take any idea that you have and create a stop animation project using Google Slides. Good luck. Make it fun. Have fun with this. Mess with the backgrounds. Do what you'd like to do. But remember that duplicate slide by right-clicking is going to be your best friend. All right. Talk to you later.